mask because we're gonna multitask. It feels kind of small for the amount of fabric I ordered. I ordered this on the 7th. Today is the 13th. So it took about a week. I've used Fabric Wholesale Direct before, in the past, way before their rebrand, and 10 out of 10. So I just got some white lining, 11 yards of that. I got some lame. It's eyelash lame, which will probably need to be lined, so I'll need to get lining for that. I'm trying not to unfold it. It's got these little eyelashes. 6 yards of that. Yeah, it's called Liquid Organza. Ooh, you see that? In the color baby blue. It looked way lighter on the website, which I was actually kind of scared of because I wanted it to be this color, but it looked like almost white on the website. So the white lining is actually going to go under the organza. Like so, like that. You know what I'm saying? And then this. So essentially this is what it'll look like all together. I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It has to be fine. We don't really have time to change it, so it's gonna have to be fine. Okay, well, I'm gonna sew. First, I'm gonna wash this off my face, eat, and then sew for tonight. Exciting! I'm smiling, but you can't see. Exciting! I have one to two more fabrics to buy. 3. And then I should be done. Yeah. I'm not gonna record because that's a lot. I'm just gonna pop back in probably tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie. I just want to keep my head down and sew tonight. Because we have dress rehearsal. Well, we have mandatory rehearsals on Sunday, the 17th. And so yeah, I want to have like a lot of stuff done by then. I want to have at least 2 more scenes complete by then, if not 3. And today is Wednesday, so I got work to do. Bye. Bye. Okay, today is March 15th at 6:10 p.m. So we have more packages to unpackage. This is an Etsy order. For Destiny, Stay Rad, and this vintage gem. Thanks, girl. Ooh, this is itchy. Love that. And of course, Amazon. Ooh. These are, feather boas. And I can already see them shedding these colors. So these should also be feather boas and red. I'm not going to open them yet because I have like another set of boas in blue that I'm going to be using as trim for dresses. And I read or heard or whatever that to get these to be really fluffy, you either have to like, you know, wave them in the air, use a blow dryer, or you can put them in your dryer and let it like fluff out. So I've been waiting for these ones to come in so that I can put all of the feather stuff in the dryer all at once and fluff it all out all together. And I'm praying that I don't lose a lot of feathers. I'm expecting shedding because let's be for real, but I don't want it to come out looking like a wet chicken, you know? So that's why I've kept them all in their packages, because if you've ever worked with feathers or boas before, or fur, you know that once you start, you'll be cleaning fur from the bottom of your feet, your mouth, just various places for weeks. So I am going to just let these rest for a little bit until I'm ready to deal with all of that. But yeah, not a lot of filming going on because I'm just sewing. I'm doing a lot of sewing, and I just don't want to be bothered with worrying about filming. It's really crunch time. Today is the 15th. My goal is to be done by the 24th, 25th. I've calculated again that I need to sew at least 2.5 dresses per day to reach that goal. So I got a little bit behind when I was sick, and so I'm trying to play catch up. So my goal is to sew 3 to 4 dresses per day to just rest my heart, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna finish, you don't know what that is, I'm gonna finish these dresses that look like this tonight, as well as I started pinning for the other halter gowns. I started that at work, so I'm gonna finish sewing these and then finish pinning those. I may, before I do that, I may cut and sew, well, I may cut the poncho caftan, not poncho, caftan dress that these boas are going to be attached to. My goal this weekend is to like make like 6 to 8 dresses. So, and I just want to get like a lot of stuff cut. So I think after I finish these teal gowns, I'm going to just focus on pinning and cutting the next batch of gowns now that I have fabric, and so that tomorrow I can just do a sewing marathon, and then rinse and repeat, you know what I'm saying? The weekends are really my days to play catch up if I'm not like thrifting and shopping and spending the day, you know, outside of the house, which I plan to not do that tomorrow. I just want to sew. I just want to sew and get stuff done and get to a place that makes me feel a little bit more confident and like calm. But I don't think that there's going to be a calm until after the show. So realistically, I'm trying to manage my expectations, but at the same time, it's like destiny. I don't know. I'm just not seeing what I need to see to feel a sense of completeness. You know what I mean? And I think part of that is because like I'm just looking at fabric. I mean, I'm surrounded. I'm surrounded by fabric and clothes. So it's just like once I see it on people, on bodies, moving and living and stuff, then I'll feel a little bit more relaxed. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Anyway, March 15th. The goal is to be done by the 24th, 25th. And to do that, that gives me 10 days. To do that, I need to sew 3 dresses a day. So, because from the 25th, that'll give me 5 days to like, well, 4 days really to do all the finishings and touch-ups and different things like that. Do the last minute thrifting, alterations, like all that easy, quick stuff. So yeah, I want to get this bulk of the stuff out of the way in the next 10 days. So you may not see me for a while. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking and actually get to sewing. That was today's unboxing. I'll come back when the other stuff comes in next week. Sometime. I don't know. I've ordered so many things. I don't even know I don't know what's what. I don't know if I'm coming or going, to be honest. Okay, it is 12:58. technically Wednesday, March 20th. So 12:58 in the morning. I just finished sewing these. The last one of these, the last one of those caftans. I'm so tired. But my goal was to finish by 1 o'clock, and I accomplished that. What's next for those is I have to put fur trim around the edge. I bought some fabric glue to save me time, and I did a little test on if it would work. So it sticks. This is my little test. It sticks, but it's kind of stiff. Like when the glue dries, it kind of stiffens up this fabric a little bit, and the whole point is like for it to be really like flowy. So I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna see if I have time. Child. Tired ain't even the word. I can't tell you how many times I've almost fallen asleep sitting while sewing these dresses. I got paused for a second and then just like catch myself falling into sleep because I'm running on 3 hours of sleep, and I'm only gonna get probably like 4 tonight. So anyway, I just wanted to pop in. I ordered a bunch of stuff, so we're gonna have a lot more unboxings later today, technically, because it's all supposed to come in today, or majority of it is supposed to come in today. Yeah, I had rehearsals on Sunday, and I felt very overwhelmed. I don't know if I've said this, so if I have, then this part will probably be cut out. But I felt very overwhelmed by the sheer amount of things that had to be done or needed to be done. And the next morning, Monday morning, I woke up and I cried. Oh my God, I cried. It was bittersweet tears, but also it's just like a release. Because after I cried, I was like, okay, buckle up. Like, let's get this done. You know what I mean? And I solved some of the major problems that we had at Sunday's rehearsal. So it makes me feel a lot better, but it's still, I don't know. I don't think I would ever do this again under the same circumstances, like working full time and then trying to do this in 2.5 months. Like, if I'm gonna keep my job, my day job, until costuming picks up, then I'm gonna need like 4 months. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. And I'm sleepy. Anywho, I'll see you later today. I might bring you to work with me because I'm gonna do some pinning at work. But if I don't, then I'll see you later today when all the boxes get delivered. It's a lot of stuff. I ordered a lot of stuff, so I'm anticipating a lot of small packages or like 2 to 3 big ones. So I'm going to go to sleep. It's 1 o'clock. 1:03 to be exact. Way past my bedtime.